Warning, the stunts and illusions performed on this program were designed and tested by Criss, a highly trained professional. These demonstrations are extremely dangerous and should not be attempted by anyone, anywhere, at any time.
Tonight, I'm gonna put it all on the line here at Edwards Air Force Base in California with more than 50 pounds of explosives and more than 56 choices. One wrong choice will determine my fate, whether I live or die.
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Put your helmet back on!
This is Deathfield.
He's only got 10 seconds.
Mindfreak. Are you ready? I wanted to go back to my roots. I wanted to show people that I was just as passionate, just as insane, just as driven to push my envelope to do things I've never done before, nor have ever been done in my field.
Yeah!
With this episode in particular, I wanted to try to do something that had consequences. Not just being embarrassed if I'm wrong, but actual consequences. My life, my limbs, I'm putting it all on the line. I'm gonna walk across a minefield of improvised explosive devices.
Ready?
Using only my keen senses. One wrong step could spell disaster. 80% of the US casualties in Afghanistan are directly from IEDs, improvised explosive devices. So many people have lost their life or their limbs with IEDs. There are more than 6,000 people that lose their life from minefields. This is a very serious subject, and I don't want to be misconstrued that I'm taking it lightly, because I'm not. The military have been consulting magicians throughout the course of history. Not a lot of people know that, but it's really true.
Criss was asked by the U.S. Air Force to demonstrate his abilities on detecting explosives.
I can't tell you how excited I am to be able to have this honor, this privilege to go to Edwards Air Force Base. They are at the cusp of everything new, and they have so many milestones, so many historic things that have taken place there, whether it's Chuck Yeager breaking the sound barrier or the space shuttle landing there. I could not think of a better, more controlled environment or better test conditions than with the U.S. military, specifically the EOD department, which deals with IEDs daily.
This, for example, is an anti-personnel mine. Would probably take your foot off at least.
Another reason why Criss was invited to the Edwards Air Force Base is to bring awareness to the IED issue.
They're going to create a maze, if you will. There's only one path from my starting point to the finishing point that's considered a safe path.
There's 56 total tiles, and we've placed these IEDs in here randomly.
There are over 50 pounds of explosives for Criss to potentially step on.
He faces a great danger in this one.
And one guy is going to set that path when he's placing the IEDs in the ground.
We do not have spectators, bystanders here, and it's dangerous for us to even be there. Once Criss starts across that field, we have no control. We can't say stop. We don't know where the explosives are. There are 7 rows of panels, 8 square panels per row.
The first row of tiles, one of those tiles will have a charge beneath it. As he reaches the second row of tiles, there will now be within those 8 tiles 2 charges, and then 3 charges, 4 charges, and 5 charges.
Criss only has 3 minutes to navigate that field before the IEDs are automatically detonated.
It's crazy. It's just crazy what he's doing.
One wrong step, it's all over.
This is 100% live military explosives, and if Criss were to step on it, that would be catastrophic.
Plus, a couple of demonstrations that will blow your mind. What you see is 110% what you get, and nothing less.
What? What? Come on. What?
Hey, we
what?
got a surprise.
What?
Come, just trust us.
He's got a grip.
You trust us?
He's got a good grip.
You're not getting away from him.
That's what happened to his other hand.
So listen,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's holding on to me, man.
Pay attention for 1 second.
I'm listening.
How long have you been at the Luxor, man?
I've been at the Luxor for, I guess, a couple of years.
You have been.
It's
But
been
what
awesome.
happened 1 year ago that was particularly important?
Well, October 31st marks the 1 year anniversary of Criss Angel Believes Cirque du Soleil here at the Luxor, the
That's
live
right.
show. But he's been here for years.
I've been here 3 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
4 years. They got me stock in Chrysler
And cupcakes.
and cupcakes.
Those and cupcakes. So anyway, here's the deal. You always put on shows and amazing stuff for people. We got a little surprise for you. You trust us on this?
Of course, that's right. You always do
Stand
kind
right
things for
here.
me. Both of you. Thank you.
Stand
bro.
right
You're
here.
welcome.
You're
Thank
like
you.
this.
All right.
Carrot Top
I'm
and
chilling.
we came up with something you think you'll be very surprised.
All right.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Surprise!
Brand new. Where'd you do it?
So wait a minute. You were supposed
No, you
to.
said you were gonna.
You were
Oh,
supposed
you
to-
are a horrible actor.
No, you
Yeah.
said I'm gonna.
Okay.
No.
Come on, guys. Seriously.
Well, we
Well,
had.
give us a chance
it's
to
all
make
right.
it right.
It's all right. I'm gonna flip it on you. Just roll with me, boys. All right. Check this
You
out.
might want to flip that. That.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. What is this? By
That's
the way?
That's a
Daybed.
very stained daybed.
Beautiful
At the
Luxor
welcome to the
pool.
Luxor pool.
The beautiful Luxor. You can actually witness this for yourself. There is absolutely no mirrors. You can
Nope.
see me
Nothing?
completely behind it. I want you to realize it's
Nothing?
completely open. And for the skeptics that are home and think maybe there's something underneath the mattress, maybe it's a trick table or a trap door there, guys, come take a look. You can bang on the top, pick it up. Is that completely? Yeah, very nice. Very funny.
That's okay.
Now, if you would be so kind to pick up both ends,
All right.
I'm going to ask you to raise it up. Come on, boys. Come on. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. There you go. And I'm going to ask you to raise it up all the way up. Go! Now! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Only at the Luxor. Hey, CT. Look what's between my legs.
That's my girlfriend. How did you get there?
Yeah.
You have some explaining to do.
Yes, and this is the excitement that
That's
you
your
two get out.
surprise.
And by the way, where is my real gift?
That is your real gift.
Oh,
Look,
come
Monday,
on.
Tuesday,
Criss Angel Believe right
Wednesday.
here at the Luxor. We are here at Luxor's EDR with all the unsung heroes, the employees that make it all happen. And I want to thank you for all of your work. You guys are the best, the best, the best. I'm going to try something known as a mind freak, a demonstration with a bill. Now, you have a bill on you? What's your name, by the way?
Tony.
Tony, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, I want you to open up that bill. I want to write down the serial number. May I write it on your arm?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. We got L4186521 right there. All right. Now I'm going to ask you to. You can write your initials, your name, whatever else. We're going to take it to the next level. Write it on the bill. Get a shot at that, Mike. Perfect. All right. I don't even want to touch the bill. I'll take back the marker, though. Good. Now I want you to come over here to the vending machine. I want you to place your bill in there. Don't select anything just yet. Just place your bill in there. I want the camera to see that. Place your bill. Go ahead. Put it in there. Good. All right. I'll turn it over here for a second. I want you to think about any item on here. I want you to scan through all the different drinks that are here. I want you to lock on to one. And when you've locked on to one, I want you to allow me to know what shelf it's on. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
It's on shelf 2.
On shelf 2. What is the item?
Water.
the water. It's interesting that you picked that, because if you look at shelf 2 in the water, it's just interesting how the mine works. It's dead center, and it's the only water on that shelf. If you look below that, you see other items, and you have many of the same items. So it's interesting why you picked the water psychologically. Now you put your bill in there. You said you wanted the water, which is B5. Yes. Check this out. Watch that water. Wow! Look. You see that? You see that, Bill? You can actually see a marker. Now, you can see some writing on that bill. Do you see that? Yeah. Now, I want you to select right now B5. And Michael, watch that drop. Michael's our camera operator here. Watch that come. Look, look, look. It's right over here. Come back, Michael. I want you to grab it. I don't want to touch it. Grab that. Take it out slowly. Good. Look, do you see that? Do you see something in it? Look. Oh. Right there. Check it out. Check it out. Watch. I want to do this really, really. Keep it in full view the whole entire time. Watch. 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 I don't care. Look. Look, I want you to reach in there. I want you to take out that bill. Just take it out. Take it out. Now look, wait. I'm going to keep it in full view the entire time. I want you to take your arm, go like that. Show the serial number. Don't ever leave. Don't let me leave the shot here. Look, there's your initials right there. Uh-oh. And there is the serial number right there. 2-1. Right there, baby. Here's your bill.
Put the serial number down, my initials, put the dollar in the machine.
I don't know, I saw the bottle was empty, and then it was in there.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Criss Angel mind us.
We are here in the Luxor. Yes, and I can't escape it. We have 3 spectators from the big crowd that wanted to participate in this mind freak. You are?
Alicia.
Alicia?
Edwin.
Edwin?
Nicole.
Nicole, pleasure to meet all of you. To do this, I'm gonna need some money. Who has some money for me?
I got some money.
You probably all have some money, but whoever gets it out first is the money I use. And if you have a $100 bill, that would be great. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever you wanna, doesn't matter, whatever you like to use. I'm gonna ask you, that's fine. I'm gonna ask you to sign that bill either in the front or on the back. Your name, somebody else's name, doesn't matter, as long as you can identify it when you see it again. And she went with Nicole. And apparently, her last name is Smiley Face.
Yes.
Good, okay. Now check it out. I want everybody at home to see that. We got Nicole's smiley face. I'm gonna place the bill right here. I'm gonna ask you to open up your righty. I noticed that because I'm very observant. I noticed that you were signing the bill with your right hand, so I'm gonna place the marker in your right hand. I'm gonna ask you to make a fist around that, just like that. Good. Turn your hand over and place it right over here. I'm gonna take the bill now. I'm gonna do this very slowly. I'm not gonna do anything that would be considered to be tricky. I'm just gonna take the bill and I'm gonna fold it just like so. I'm gonna give it another fold just like so. Watch, just like that. You can still see part of her signature there. I'm gonna give it another fold and another fold. I'm gonna continue to fold that bill all the way around. You see that? Now check it out. I'm gonna fold it and I'm gonna bend it up just a little bit. I'm gonna take the bill, I'm gonna put it on the back of your hand, just like this, okay? Fair? Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna ask you to pick up your hand approximately 2 inches from the surface. That's perfect, good. Now watch. Now look, don't move your hand, don't move your hand. Did you actually feel something happen?
Yes.
I want you to turn your hand over very slowly. Turn your hand over and watch. I want you to open up your finger slowly. The bill is inside.
No way. No.
Yes, it's not called a magic marker for nothing. Look, is this your signature right there? Is that it right there? You see the ink? You can smell the ink. Is that fresh?
Yes,
Right there.
It was a miracle. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I just can't believe it. It was my signature.
He just blew my mind. I couldn't believe it at all.
I believe. He's a mind freak.
Unbelievable. Burger and Son. Gonna look for some more bling. I'm trying to find myself a ring, but I don't have a girl. We haven't met before, right?
No.
Okay, I want you to come with me. I want to look for some engagement rings. Because I don't know, we're in Las Vegas. Anything could happen here, right? How are you?
Chris, how you doing?
All right, I'm looking for a ring for a girl. I don't know her particular taste. Actually, I don't even know her name. I haven't met her yet. I'm hoping that this ring will be like a magnet and bring her to me. You know the one I'm talking about? That one. That's exactly it. I saw this before, and I love this ring.
It's beautiful.
Look at that. What do you think, ladies?
Very nice. Very nice. Gorgeous.
The question I have for you is, I like this ring. If I gave any of you ladies this ring, would it be, like, would it make you happy? Yeah. But the problem is that, you know, sometimes, like, this place is very reputable, so I know if I buy a ring here, it's going to be all, you know, it's going to be good. It's going to be the real thing. But to check it sometimes, what you can do, you can actually take the ring, and you don't mind if I do this, Stu, do you?
No, go right ahead.
I'll buy another piece of glass or another ring from you. All right. So the concept here is, John, I want you to get a good shot of this. Here's the ring, right? This is the ring right here. The concept is this: can this ring actually cut the glass? You know, if I was able to, like, bang it, like, if it's real, it won't get damaged, the stone, right? If I bang it like that, it won't. All right, it'll go right. Look. Check it out. Look. Wow. Look. Watch. It's. You can see it. It's a mirror back there. You can see nothing, right? You see in the mirror? Look in the mirror. You see the mirror? Nothing, right? So the problem is I don't have a girl right now, and I don't have a ring. Can I borrow your?
Go ahead. Take the sign.
Thank you very much. So that's the problem. Now check this out. No! Pop! So now. Oh, you have the ring. Very nice. She has the ring. So now I have a girl and the ring. So we're gonna go catch up, and we'll see you later.
I was standing there and I was watching, and he was tapping the ring, and it just disappeared. He puts a cover over the glass, pulls it off. This girl appears out of nowhere with the ring on her finger. And Criss Angel had his beautiful bride appear with the engagement ring. It was absolutely awesome.
It's real. It actually happened. I saw it with my own two eyes. Actually 4, but I saw it.
He's amazing.
We are here on Fremont Street at one of my favorite places because everything, or almost everything, is less than the buck. You can't beat that in Sin City. As a matter of fact, what's your name, hon?
Mary.
Mary, pleasure to meet you. You all asked me to try something a little crazy. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with my instinct, all right? Mary, I'm going to ask you to select something from this store, okay? But it has to be 99 cents.
I think I'll take the picture frame.
The picture frame. Why is that?
To remind me of my trip here to Las Vegas. And
With
also
Criss Angel.
Yes.
All right, check it out. We're going to take the picture frame. I'm going to place it down right over here, just like so. Okay? I have my bandana right over here. I'm going to take that and open it up. Place it right down, right on top. Everything fair? Everything fair, good. Now check it out. I have a patch over here. I'm gonna ask you to sign your name. What's your name?
Lisette.
Lisette? I want you to sign your name right over here for me. Go ahead. Getting a little intimate here, a little up close and personal. Good. Now you can hold on to the mark. I want you to see this. I'm gonna rip this right off, just like this. Okay, you see her name right over there. See that? You got that? Yes. It's your name right there, right?
Yeah,
right there.
my name.
I want you to watch this very slowly, ladies. I'm gonna put it right in the center of the skulls, just like this, all right? Check this out. This is gonna be crazy, watch.
Holy crap! That is my name.
There it is, right there. Going up. Ladies, I want to welcome you to the Tender Steakhouse here in Luxor. I know that you requested to see a demonstration, something unusual, something bizarre, a mind freak. And that's what I'm going to do right now for you. I want you to see. I want you to touch that. Tell me if that's hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel the pieces?
Yeah.
You can hear the pieces. All right, so you heard the pieces break, right? Literally from my hand. Now I'm gonna actually show you the pieces. Look. Is that completely fair? Completely fair?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, you can examine that. Just be careful. Check that out. Watch. Just see all the pieces. Check. And make sure there's nothing underneath that. Is that fair? That's good, right? Now watch. I'm gonna do this really slowly for you. Watch. Watch. You can hear the pieces. Listen. You hear them?
Yeah.
Watch. You hear it?
Criss broke the light bulb, and it was in a bunch of pieces, and his energy just pushed it back together.
It was crazy. It was so crazy. So weird. It was the best experience in Vegas. Yeah. It was so cool.
Criss was amazing. Out of nowhere, it just came into a full bulb.
And it worked. Today's my birthday. It's a birthday I'll never forget.
kind of interesting, but magicians have been consulting the military throughout the course of history. Not a lot of people know that, but it's really true.
The English even deployed a group called the Magic Gang, who were magicians and used stagecraft to conceal or reveal items as they wanted to. Both sides in World War II, the Axis and the Allies, were masters of deception. They would build cardboard and plywood bogus airplanes and scatter them around airfields in the hope that enemy bombers would go after the bogus airplanes and leave the real airplanes alone.
You know, I can't tell you how excited I am to go to Edwards Air Force Base. You know, their slogan is really dead on. The future of the military is today. And they personify that in so many ways, but just a couple of ways. Chuck Yeager broke the sound barrier there. The space shuttle continues to land there. It's just a place that exudes the future. One of the things I love to do is to entertain the military and their families.
Chris, how you doing?
Hey, nice to see you.
Chris has been such a proponent to thank and support the troops over seasons 1 through 4, and here we are on season 5 now.
Look at that. Pretty awesome.
Wow. We are so indebted to what they've done and what they continue to do.
If you gentlemen would be so kind to spread out the curtain for a moment.
And I think he looks at it as it's the very least he can do.
Are you ready? Now! Yeah!
I gotta hand it to him. Every chance he gets to bring a little smile to their family and their faces, he'll go that extra mile to do it.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. First off, I want to say what an amazing honor it is to be at this legendary base. I just want to say that to be invited to come here and shoot an episode of Mind Freak is just amazing. Thank you very much. God bless you all, and God bless America.
I want you to understand, and I don't know how to make this more clear, that the demonstration that I'm about to do is 100% in test conditions, a controlled environment put forth by the U.S. military. They set the parameters, not me, not my team. So I want you to understand that. This procedure is so dangerous that the Air Force uses highly trained dogs to detect these explosives.
Come on in here.
Oh, look at this.
Chris, Sergeant Lucas.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you so very much for having us.
Welcome to the EOD shop. I'm going to show you around some of the things that you could potentially be dealing with out there. This first cabinet is full of military ordnance. In particular, if you want, we can check out landmines down here. This, for example, is an anti-personnel mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's used just to take out individual people. Buried, covered with dirt, you wouldn't be able to see it. These bigger ones are for vehicles.
Yeah, that's for a tank
obviously,
or something.
yeah. Something would just drive over that.
And typically, what are the amounts of powder?
These small ones, you anywhere from a couple ounces in these little guys to anywhere up
And
to
a couple
pound or
ounces could take out a person.
more. A couple ounces would probably take your foot off at least, which is going to render you incapable of proceeding.
So I'm going to have a bomb suit on, but the truth is that bomb suit is only good for a device that's below 5 pounds of powder. Is that true?
That's the general rule. It's rated for about 5 pounds of explosives at about 5 or 6 feet away from a person, and that's always hit or miss. You give or take a little bit with that.
First off, I want to thank you very much for your time and taking me through all the different devices. I'm going to head over to the K9 unit and watch these amazing animals that are able to literally detect where an explosive device is. I'm going to try to replicate that exact demonstration, but utilizing my ability.
While you're doing that, we're going to go out and set up the minefield puzzle of sorts for you, and I'll see if you can make it start to finish.
Now, I just want you to clarify for all the people that are watching, there is no way that I will have any knowledge, information, be told anything. Is that correct?
That's true. This is a restricted area now, so no one else is allowed in but us. hopefully you can make it from beginning to end safely.
Now, I understand that there are 7 lines that I'm going to have to get past. Each line, it's going to start off, the first line is only going to have 1 explosive device.
Right, we'll have 1 device in the first line, and then it'll increase from there. There'll be 2 in the second,
3
in the
so
third.
on and so forth. And this is a secret that will be kept by the person that's actually loading the devices wherever they choose. This is not like something that's been pre-planned. This is something that he's going to do off the cuff, and he will only know that. Is that true?
Yep, that's how we're going to set it up.
Right. Well, I thank you very much for the opportunity, and you're going to see something you've never seen before. The dog's sense of smell, being that it's 7,000 times more powerful than a human, is what it relies on and what the military relies on to detect where an IED is hidden. Think about it, in the technological day and age that we live, we still rely on a dog's sense of smell because we can't recreate that as effectively with technology. This will help me trust my instincts when the IEDs are set live.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Nice to meet you all.
Welcome to the 95th Security Forces Canine section. We're going to show you what these dogs are made of today, Chris.
Well, let's get started.
Cool.
We're here on this dirt road testing field that the EOD uses to train their dogs to detect the enemy's IEDs. This type of training will help save our soldiers' lives.
What this detection problem is going to show you is this dog's ability to find the odor, explosive odor, and respond and let that handler know that there is an explosive device.
And there's no device that's man-made that could be more sophisticated than the dog's nose to do this job?
I would trust a dog's nose over any machine ever put out.
That's amazing. Well, we'll see why right now. These highly trained dogs rely purely on their animal instincts to find the hidden explosives. Can you tell us how many pieces of explosives are hidden right now so we know what he's looking for?
Right now we have 2 explosive aids that are out there.
And when he actually locates a device, will he bark or give some, what kind of indication will he give?
You'll see it.
It's a game for him right now.
It is a huge game for him. Watch him.
So when the dog sits down, right there, he's now found the bomb.
Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That dog just found an explosive odor.
The dog has been successful in finding his first hidden explosive and is rewarded for his hard work with a toy and praise from his handler. After some fun, it's back to work searching for some more hidden dangers. And again, he's successful. So he was 100% today?
He was 100%, found both aids with no problems from what I see.
I'm gonna try to do something where I'm gonna ask either one of you to hide something.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to locate it as well.
Okay.
So let's give it a shot.
Let's give it a shot.
You've supplied 6 cases. All of them are empty.
Yes, they are.
I'm gonna walk down there with one of your personnel. They're gonna watch me to make sure that I don't have any communication. Actually, I'm gonna have my eyes completely closed the whole time. You're gonna place that powder in any one of the 6. You're gonna close them all up. Then I'm gonna come over. They're gonna actually bring me over, and I'm gonna try to sense which canister has the explosive powder in it.
Chris, your detection problem is ready.
Okay, just turn me around. I'm gonna keep my eyes closed, just make sure. And if you could bring me so that the boxes, just have me face each box, okay?
Facing it.
Yeah,
right on?
yes.
Okay, first box is going to be over here left. Right below your feet now. Take your steps right there, directly below you.
Okay, next one.
Directly below your feet now.
Okay, next one.
Keep walking. Directly below your feet now.
Okay, next one.
Back up a little bit. Directly below your feet now.
Okay. This one.
Take a step back.
Okay.
Direct the blade feet.
Okay. That's all? Okay, bring me back.
Want the first scan again?
Yeah.
Okay, go back to the steps. One more step. There. Direct the blade feet. Direct the blade feet. And one more step.
It's this one. Is it this one? There it is, right there. Boom.
That is awesome. I got a job for you, an open kennel. Those were my cans. I placed that aid. It's amazing that Chris was able to do that. Our dogs do it every day, and Chris came out here first shot.
No human being should actually be able to do what he did today, but he did it.
That 6,000 people a year either get maimed, killed, or mutilated by active mines. This is so unnecessary.
I know he doesn't want me to worry, but I'm scared.
And these IEDs are not to be played with.
There's certain criteria that the military put forth that I have to follow. The bomb suit is absolutely one. It can literally withstand a blast up to 5 pounds, or so, we hope so. The bang stick is a device, literally, that detonates an explosive device as opposed to detonate it with your hand. And how the hell do you know what it's like to be that close to an explosion? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Some people might call this, you know, mind expansion, a sixth sense, or just, you know, my talents over the years evolved and developed in order to do a demonstration like this. I'll leave it up to you to decide what it is.
Hand me that pole. We're ready?
All right, here's all right. This is devastating power. This is literally 50 plus pounds of explosives. This is Death Field.
There's something about Criss that's not normal. Well, the minefield demonstration is basically Criss is going to have to maneuver his way through a series of really choices. He's going to have 8 tiles before him, and in the first row of tiles, one of those tiles will have a charge beneath it.
Criss always wants to ramp it up, take it to the next level.
As he reaches the second row of tiles, there will now be within those 8 tiles 2 charges, and then 3 charges, 4 charges, and 5 charges.
This guy's gonna get blown up, or he's gonna lose a leg.
Each time he begins his work his way through this grid, he has fewer and fewer choices of safe tiles.
If that's not bad enough, Criss only has 3 minutes to get to the other side safely before those IEDs are detonated.
So when Criss reaches the final and 7th row of tiles, he only has 1 safe tile to step on.
And the further he gets on this field, the harder and more stressful it gets for Criss. I hope he knows what the he's doing.
Stand by, everyone.
You ready?
The clock has started.
Oh, please, Spirit God.
and counting.
Please be our God.
What the is he doing? What's he doing? 1 minute and counting.
Are you okay?
What are you taking your helmet off?
Christopher, please!
What are you doing?
Seconds. Seconds. Chris, get the out of there. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
See how close those two came to me?
They were right on top of you.
Right back there.
Yeah, they're pulling back now. They're going to go down. Thank God. Mom almost had a heart attack. Mom.
You are, but it's so good.
Insane. I just want to take a moment to address all of the men and women who have served, who are serving, and who will serve this great country we call America. Thank you so much for keeping us safe, for your sacrifice, for all that you do on behalf of the United States of America. We're indebted to you. We appreciate, we love you, and you will always be in our thoughts and in our prayers. God bless you.